Okay, so we are here with Ryan Bailey at the HarbourFront after the Tony Rebel show. And Ryan, you were very instrumental in putting this together. So can you tell the Kornerstone TV audience a bit about what you do and how you put this together on the show today?
What I do is kind of complicated. It's a long story. I'm involved.
We'll listen.
No, my work is music, and particularly in the business of music. So to make this show happen this year is actually, it wasn't easy. It was a long road. Each year I work with Dalton Higgins from the HarbourFront Center to try to present roots music, positive music, so that people can see where the music is coming from.
Right.
See the people who built this reggae, the roots reggae music, and probably are not getting the kind of accolades that they're deserving. This show in particular is a year in the making, so it might have just came off as if it just happened just like that, but it's actually 1 year in the making.
Well, so a lot of preparation and time obviously went into it, because I mean the turnout, Ryan, was phenomenal. Like you couldn't even, you know, actually now that there's no crowd here, could you just pan the HarbourFront to show that you couldn't, all up over there on the bridge, you couldn't walk this whole space over to the other side, this kind of pan piece, you couldn't move. Yeah, great. Excellent. And you couldn't move. It was jam-packed. Like, I mean, even in the food area, you couldn't walk. So, I mean, just as being, you know, bringing reggae music to Toronto and bringing it to the HarbourFront, it's exceptional.
Yeah,
the
man,
turnout,
amazing.
everybody, white, black, Chinese, it was just a gamut of people here. So, you know, kudos, obviously, my hat turns off to you.
No, man, I'm just a simple person doing my part to make it work.
You're doing it.
In my capacity as an agent, I try to present people who we find will be the perfect match for this venue. Because this venue is not specific to any real demographic of people. People from all walks of life, all kind of income brackets come here.
Right.
So, you know, it's kind of a nice feeling to see it all come together. It was a great pleasure getting my band, the hardcore band, to be a part of this event, and they represented, and it was nice.
Yeah,
you know?
excellent. They did an excellent job.
Yeah, man, it was great. It was really, really nice. For us, working with Tony Rebel, we were in Paris just about 3 days ago, and then from Paris to New York to San Francisco. Drive for about 5 hours from San Francisco to Humboldt County.
Wow.
Perform at a festival called Reggae Rising. Then from Reggae Rising, we drove another 5 hours to catch a flight, which was 5 hours long to come to Toronto. So it's nice that the people from Toronto come out to see the show. And we'll do something spectacular again next year, you know? It's a yearly thing. Last year we presented Michael Rose and the Abyssinians, and it was Roadblock. It was just amazing. And this year again, we presented Leroy Sibbles, who played the night before.
Yesterday.
His show was excellent. For those of you who are not familiar with Leroy Sibbles, he's responsible for a lot of the bass line that you hear in reggae today. He is the one who played on Sata Masagana, which is the unofficial anthem of reggae.
Okay.
And a host of other Studio One rhythm tracks. So his show was brilliant. And tonight, it just topped off, and it was a great weekend for us, you know?
Excellent, very good. I mean, I definitely commend you on all your hard work. Tell
Not
us,
me.
Okay, you know what? In all fairness, I mean, it's yourself, it's hardcore, it's everybody that's helped to work to get it to where it's got to be.
Yeah, man,
you know, Tony made reference earlier, and he was saying, you know, the band was so amazing, and he goes, I was even here for the practice, you know? And that's it. You give them the stuff, they practiced it, they're on point, and it's amazing. So, I mean, even from his perspective, he was just totally pleased with the entire thing. So, tell us, Ryan, what else do you have going on in the upcoming future? I mean, other than next year, you're going to be doing it again.
Yeah, man, next year.
And you'll probably be starting next week to get next year going. But tell us what you have maybe coming up in the near future, some of the things that you're possibly working on.
What we're working on now, we're working with Queen Africa and Tony Rebel.
Right, because she's under his label, right?
Yeah, man.
Flames, yeah.
She's represented by us at Flames. And we leave from here back to Jamaica when we go to Jamaica, we're going to play on Capleton show. The show is called St. Mary We Come From, which is a charity event. It raises millions of dollars for the community in St. Mary, for the schools, the hospitals, etc. So we're going to do that on the 5th. And
That's
then
the 5th of August.
the 5th of August.
Okay.
And then we leave from there and we play at Madison Square Gardens in New York on the 7th, which is really a prestigious event. You know,
What's
prestigious
that show
place.
called? For any, the people that might be able to watch.
Yeah, well, the show is called Buju and Friends. It's a
Buju
yearly
and
event.
Friends.
Yeah, which is promoted by David Levy from WBLS in New York City. So it's going to be a nice show. After that, I think we have some other shows in the US. From that from the Caribbean, then we're scheduled to be in Africa later on October.
And what are you going to be doing down there?
Performance. We have some shows lined up there, so we're looking forward to that. It's always great being in Africa, the energy, knowing that this is where you're from, and that the pulse of the music is from there, even though we take it to a different direction in Jamaica. But it's always great being in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, that's really good. So if anybody wants to contact you, Ryan, where should they? Website? What's the best place for people to contact you?
Contact me. They can reach me by email, which is best. I have like a million different phone numbers. I can't remember all of
Okay,
them
just give
now.
me one email.
So my email is dread, which is dread@hotmail.com. We do event production, we do concerts, we do management, we do all kind of things. So link up.
All right, so you hear that. So you want any of that stuff, link up with Ryan. I'd like to say on behalf of Kornerstone TV, Ryan, thank you very much for coming and speaking with us. And to you two young men, I want to thank you for putting this together. And you and the hardcore band, you did an amazing job. And all the best. We look forward to it again next year.
Yeah, man.
And that's how it's going to be.
Stay tuned to Kornerstone TV.
All right.
Bless
take
it,
care.
Tayo.
Tayo, tell them what they got to watch. KornerstoneTV.net.
KornerstoneTV.net. Watch it.
Wicked. All right, man.
Boy. What's up, man?